Out to the 25-yard line.
Wait, set.
40.
Wait,
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check, 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 check.
Peek it.
Check, 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 check. Check, check.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel, 75 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check 15.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. John Simon in on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Hey, let's go. Come on. Gun. 51, Mike, 51.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Yeah, Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Showing it. Kill.
We're going to 54. Why in? Here go 46. 26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence got it, and that will force a turnover on downs. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st, Michel. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike, 48.
Sugar.
Now Brady. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long.
Check three, check three. No, off.
Regular.
Shotgun now for Brady. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
Brings up how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Go, get out there.
Set a tone. 51, Mike. Mike 51. We ain't giving up nothing.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
26. Hey, kill.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Cooper's got it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Elliott going to bite off about 7 on that one. A good run on 1st down. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd. That's it. So, Mike 51. Mike 51. I'm coming.
Under.
51's the Mike, boy. 51. I don't even know what team showed up.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take
Gun. 26.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
Let's go.
3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
The run by Elliott, a good one on 1st down as he's able to pick up about 6 there. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
On 2nd down, Elliott. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Under 10. 10.
Go 47.
Go, Mike 51. Mike 51.
26.
Third and short yardage. Prescott.
We got it.
And that will be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Undercrush. Under 26.
Now Prescott on fourth down. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Under.
I got him. That's me.
26.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits from those creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he'll take this one down near the 15.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A solid run on first down, gain of 7. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 5-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on 4th down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and they converted a second time for 6 points.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Wait, that 380.
Right there in the middle. 55. Check 26. Check 26.
Go there.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And a throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Here's Elliott. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Can't
believe they even let you play.
Go, Mike. We're going to 54. Why in? Up. Play slow. Bravo. You better. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why in? Afraid of me?
Go. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Now Prescott.
Man up, D. Man up, D.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 67 yards. Nothing conservative about that play call. You said earlier in the quarter you wanted to see them open things up, maybe take some shots downfield. There you go.
Yeah, and that one was successful. But even if they're not successful, when you take those shots downfield, they've got to back off a little bit, loosen up a little bit on defense, and give you a little bit more room if you want to run the football.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51.
Got one. I got one.
SOS. Shift! Watch the shift! Check 52. Watch the shift. We're going to 53. Watch the shift. Tight dog. Sweat. Hey, 26.
On second down, it's Elliott, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a third and 14.
You can't block me.
49. Check 49. Under. Hey, 26.
Prescott to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for the... And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Would have put him in the lead, but hold that thought.
Yeah, the celebration had to stop, didn't it? Because now you're on a real uptick. You're in the lead. Instead, you're still behind. Have to find a way to regroup.
The kick by Marr is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Wide. Get wide.
Again, it's Elliott. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Lawrence Guy able to bring him down.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Prescott from the gun on third. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get your swerve on. Hey, Alabama. Hey, wahoo. 55. Hey, 66.
Now Brady. Flushed out right.
Hatchet.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Switch.
Sugar. 48. Buzz.
From the gun, it's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
This close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Kill.
Check 13. Hey, check 24.
Go to 54.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
At their own 36-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
They gonna need some therapy after this. Shift! Check 24, check 24. Check it.
Brady going to throw. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
On the ground is Michel. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Hey, check it.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
Go. Turnovers. Get that ball. Get that ball. Wait, Alabama.
From the 44, Brady. That's out to his running back, Michel. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
That's good for the Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Focus. Hey, goal 66.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Foxborough. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4.
55. Hey, watch the leg. Check. Bandit. Say. Check. Alert.
And it's Michel once again.
Get there.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Anthony Brown there on the tackle.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
New England on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Goal 50.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And the 13-year man puts it through. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Prescott. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Wow, Bill, wow.
Hey, kill.
51.
47. Under.
Let's go.
26.
Prescott now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's John Simon with a sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. John Simon able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Tight end right.
They were going to 53. Here we go, kill.
51. Let him know.
Hey, swing.
Protect the backer.
26.
To throw is Prescott. And he's going to go down again. John Simon in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
51's the mic. Let's go, D.
So that'll back them up 5. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And I don't think Edelman will be able to get to this one. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
At the 43-yard line.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Eyes up, eyes up, eyes up.
72.
Again, it's Michelle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel, his second touchdown of the night. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. Cooper was the intended target.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
Brings up second and 9.
Okay, baby, I
At the
see you.
43-yard line.
Wait,
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
All day, baby, all day.
Staying open. Staying open.
Easy. Hey, check it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Michel, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Wide, 80.
Hey, check 24. Watch 20.
Rip. Bravo.
Check.
So this will wind up a victory for the New
I
England.
think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game.
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better. And no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charlie. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.